Okay, so today we are going to start the second part of the light chapter. What is that second part? Is refraction. What is that? Refraction. First of all, you try to understand why refraction is occurring. Why refraction is occurring? Then we'll try to understand what is the refraction. See here, we are having so many mediums around us. Medium meaning what you know? If suppose light is there, about the light only we are talking, right? Light is passing through air. That means air is one medium. Light is passing through water. That means water is another medium. Light is passing through glass. Glass is one more medium. Oh, medium is nothing but through which I am going. That is called medium. Through which I am going. That is called medium. Clear that thing now? So, இப்போ மீடியம் வந்து நான் கேட்டகரைஸ் பண்ண போறேன். Actually, for example, you are there. Okay, for example, you are there. If I ask you to run on this road midnight 12 o'clock, you will run very fast, right? Why? Because there will be no vehicles, nothing will be there, only ஒரு நாய் பின்னாடி வரும். You will run very fast. Am I correct or not? So உங்க ஸ்பீடு ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும். அப்படி இல்லாம for example evening when our tuition dispersed, that time if I ask you to run, you will get so much of disturbance, right? Means many obstacles will be there from the vehicles and all. That time you cannot run the same speed, right? Illa, I will give one more example. I will ask you to run in the Mambalam road. One road irukkum from the railway station to opposite to Sharvana stores connecting, one road will be there. If I ask you to run in that road, you cannot run at all. Have you ever visited that place? Yes or no? So, yes sir, அங்க ஸ்பீடு கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு, இங்க ஸ்பீடு ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்குன்னா டென்சிட்டி டிஃபரெண்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. அங்க டென்சிட்டி அதிகமா இருக்கு, அப்ப நான் ஓட முடியல. இங்க டென்சிட்டி எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? கம்மியா இருக்கு, நீ ஓட முடியும். Similarly, light ஓட ஸ்பீடு வச்சு we are going to segregate medium is denser medium or rarer medium. Rarer என்னன்னா less density. It's not physical density. It's a density related to the light. That's why we call it as like a optical density. We are talking about optical density of the mediums. What we are talking about? Optical density of the mediums we are. Suppose light will have highest possible speed in vacuum. Where it will have? In vacuum. In vacuum only it will have highest possible speed. How much is that speed? Can you tell me? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. What is that highest possible speed that light is having? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. That much highest speed it is having in vacuum. Suppose vacuum means what? Nothing should be there. Nothing. If suppose air is there and light is traveling inside the air, its speed is little bit less than 3 into 10 power. How much it might be? 2.99 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Kunjama kammi. That's why we generally take it is equal to speed of the light in vacuum. இதுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் சிம்பல் இருக்கு, C. C என்ன? Speed of light in vacuum. C என்ன? Speed of light in vacuum. How much is that value? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Is that clear? And similarly, if I take water, if I take a glass, something like that, what will happen to the speed? It is further low. 2 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Smaller than this, right? Yes or no? Can I tell water is optically denser compared to the air? கம்பேர் பண்ணுங்க, ஏர் வாட்டர் கம்பேர் பண்ணுங்க. ஏர்ல ஸ்பீட் அதிகமா இருக்கா கம்மியா இருக்கா? கம்பேர் டு வாட்டர் அதிகமா இருக்கு. தட் மீன்ஸ் ஸ்பீட் அதிகமா இருந்தா இது ரேரர். ரெண்டு கம்பேர் பண்ணி தான் சொல்லணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஐ வில் டெல் த whom I will tell Sanjay, stand up Sanjay, and Tritish, stand up. Who is a tall? Sanjay. இல்ல Sanjay taller, Tritish shorter சொன்னா. Okay, Panish, stand up. Sit Tritish. இப்போ இப்படி எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? Sanjay shorter, Anish taller. Whenever you want to talk rarer, denser, comparison ரெண்டு இருக்கணும். ஒன்னே வச்சு I cannot tell. Earlier you thought Sanjay is taller, right? இப்போ பாருங்க Sanjay is short. Are you clear that thing now? See, the same way, if comparing with air, water is denser. Comparing with air, water is denser medium. Comparing with air, water is denser medium. Comparing with water, air is rarer medium. Rarer means less optical density. Denser means more optical density. ஒரு மீடியமோட டென்சிட்டி அதிகமா இருந்தா அதுல லைட் ஸ்பீட் வந்து கம்மியா இருக்கும். Again I am repeating, if the density of the medium is large, the speed of the light in that medium will be less. Slow, perfect one. Is that clear? If density of medium is less, the speed will be more. Okay, light will travel faster. Is that clear for everybody? Understood at that point? Yes or no? This speed differences are only creating the refraction phenomena. The speed differences are only creating the refraction phenomena. When this refraction will come into picture, you know, when light is traveling from one medium to other medium. When light is traveling from one medium to another medium. Clear that thing now? When light is traveling from one optical medium to another optical medium, then only refraction will come into picture. Now I want to talk one more point. You said right, light. You said right, light. Light ray will have three properties. One is speed. Another one is wavelength. Another one is frequency. Okay, speed, wavelength, frequency. You said when light is traveling from one medium to another medium, what will happen? Its speed changes. Am I correct or not? Its speed changes. Its speed changes. When its speed will change? When it is traveling from one medium to other medium. Correct? When it is traveling from one medium to other medium, its speed changes. Correct? Similarly, remember, frequency will remain constant. It won't change. Who will not change? Frequency will not change. Frequency of the light will not change when it is traveling from one medium to another medium. When it is traveling from one medium to another medium. Clear for everybody? Yes or no? And wavelength will change. Wavelength will change. Clear for everybody? Understand? One second up. Quite. I hope you understood, right? Then what about wavelength, sir? What about wavelength, sir? Remember, wavelength also changes. Wavelength also changes. We are having three quantities, right? Speed, wavelength, and frequency. Speed, wavelength, frequency. Speed is indicated by c I am taking. Wavelength I am indicating it as lambda. Frequency I am indicating it as nu. Frequency I am indicating it as nu. There is a relation between these three. C is equal to nu lambda. C is equal to nu lambda. You said that frequency is constant. You said that frequency is constant. Correct? If C increases, what happened to the lambda? That is also should increase because C is directly proportional to lambda. C is directly proportional to lambda. That means C increase आयचना lambda increase आगो. C कमी आयचना lambda कमी आगो. पुरिंजिचा Purinjicha, oh, if suppose I am traveling from rarer to denser, from where to where I am traveling? Rarer to denser. அப்ப லைட்டோட ஸ்பீடு என்ன ஆகும்? ஸ்பீடு கம்மி ஆகும். நீங்க தான் சொன்னார் ரேரர் டு டென்சர். டென்சர் அண்ணா ஸ்பீடு கம்மி ஆகும். ஸ்பீடு என்ன ஆகும்? கம்மி ஆகும். அப்ப wavelength என்ன ஆகும்? Wavelength that is also கம்மி ஆகும். You said right? Speed கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சுனா wavelength also கம்மி ஆகும். Speed கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சுனா wavelength also கம்மி ஆகும். Understood that thing now? Oh, if suppose I am traveling from denser to rarer medium, I am the light. If light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, speed of the light, what will happen? Speed of the light, very good, increases. Speed of the light increases. Wavelength of the light also increases. Wavelength also increases. Clear for everybody? Clear for everybody? I want to see that how the ray is passing from one medium to another medium. Let me take two mediums. This is the separating line between the two mediums. This is medium 1. This is medium 2. Light is traveling. Light is traveling. Light is traveling. Who is this guy? Very good. Incident ray. Correct? What is this point? Point of incidence. What is this point? Point of incidence. What is this point? Point of incidence. Let me draw the normal. Normal means a line which is perpendicular. Perpendicular illame all types it is coming there. Let me draw a solid line. Every time it will do autocorrect. This time it is not doing. See. Okay. This is what? Tell me. Normal. This is normal. Clear for everybody? This is normal. Okay. This is normal. Fine. Now you are traveling from one medium to another medium, right? Yes or no? One medium to another medium. The ray which is coming to this way. Actually, if there is no difference in medium, it's supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go this அப்படியே straight up. For example, if I take this bottle and if I throw on S1, அது அப்படியே straight up போகும், right? If suppose in middle someone is there, what will happen? It will strike to them. S1, it will change its path. Clear? If suppose if there is no other medium, அப்படியே straight up போகணும். அப்படி போகாம எப்படி போறது இது? It should go this way, but it is not going to follow this path. It will go, it will deviate from its path. The deviation may be this way, or the deviation may be this way. The deviation may be this way, or the deviation may be this way. ரெண்டு possibilities of deviation இருக்கு. எத்தனை possibilities of deviation இருக்கு? ரெண்டு possibilities of deviation இருக்கு. How many possibilities of deviation இருக்கு? ரெண்டு possibilities. The light ray can be moving this way, this way. ரெண்டு possibilities இருக்கு. Possibility 1, possibility 2. It will not go in the same path. It will not go in the same path. For example, ஒரு லைனா நீங்க மார்ச் ஃபாஸ்ட் பண்ற பசங்க சடனா முன்னாடி இருக்கிற பசங்க ஸ்லோ ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்ப will you be in the same straight line? கொஞ்சமா ஸ்லைடு வருமா? டைரக்ஷன் சேஞ்ச் வரும், ரைட்? அந்த மாதிரி தான் இப்ப லைட் ரே அப்படியே வருது. சடனா என்னாச்சு? முன்னாடி இருக்கிற பசங்க ஸ்லோ ஆயிடுச்சு. பிகாஸ் இந்த மீடியம் ஸ்பீட் கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்ப ஃபுல் லைட் ரே will bend. Sir, first one எப்ப possible, second one எப்ப possible, sir? Remember, first one, what is the difference between first one and second one? Can you tell me? First one and second one, what is the difference? First one green color, second one red color. And the difference illa. First one, instead of in this path, it went towards the normal. Am I correct? Yes, na idunanu nama normal. The ray went towards the normal. The second one went away from the normal. The second ray went away from the normal. Sir, eppa towards the normal, eppa away from the normal, it will choose. Now I will define medium 1, medium 2. Remember, if I am traveling from rarer medium to denser, what I am telling? If I am traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, then what it will happen? Then one second, let me redraw properly. இது அப்படியே விட்டுருங்க. Okay, then இது அப்படியே விட்டுருங்க. Then I am drawing one more time for your sake. Draw பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, so இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா இந்த மீடியம் 1 எந்த மாதிரி வைக்கிறேன்னா மீடியம் 1 ரேரர் எடுக்கிறேன். What I am doing? மீடியம் 1 என்னது? மீடியம் 1 என்ன மீடியம் 1 எடுக்கிறா? எரேஸ் ஆக மாட்டீங்கடா. எரேஸ் ஆகலடா. எல்லாத்துக்கும் சொல்யூஷன் இருக்கும்டா. சொல்யூஷன் இல்லாம எதனா இருந்தா அதுதான் பிசினஸ். Remember this word. Solution தெரியாம எதனா இருந்தா, solution till now it is not there. You find out that is what the business. You can start that solution. That is a business. Yes. They found, right? They are doing that. Yes, work on that. That is the business. Okay. Suppose I am taking medium 1 is rarer medium. Rarer medium. So அப்ப speed high. Inga speed level high. Now I am taking another. What is the another? Medium 2. அப்ப என்னது medium 2 வந்து Medium 2 will be obviously denser educanum, right? Okay, sir, I am taking medium to denser. Hey, medium to என்ன மீடியம் எடுக்கிற சார் medium to denser. So that means ఇంక స్పీడ్ ఎవరు low. బఫెల్లో எப்பவுமே రాంగాడా நீ டென்சர்ல ஸ்பீடு கம்மியா இருக்கும்டா ரேரர்ல ஸ்பீடு அதிகமா இருக்கும் அவ்வளவு கிளாரிட்டியா இருக்கும் நைட்டுனா கருப்பா இருக்கும் மார்னிங்னா ஒயிட்டா இருக்கும் அதுல கன்ஃபியூஷனாடா கன்ஃபியூஷன் இருக்குமா so அப்பா remember which one it is going to obey, I have to choose the light ray will pass this whitener. I am using whitener. Better than this I should have drawn, right? Yes, sir. Okay. So which is the true means this is the true. What is the true? The light will bend towards the normal. Oh, oh, understood, sir. If this is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray. When I am traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, when I am traveling from rarer to denser, this will bend towards the normal. Keep this in mind. It will bend towards the normal. Sir, we will take the other situation. What is that other situation? Suppose we are traveling if we are traveling from where to where? Now we will change the situation. இப்போ ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகும் இப்போ ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆயிடுச்சு பாருங்க எஸ் வாட் இஸ் த டைம் வை ஸோ denser to rarer. We are traveling from where to where? Denser to rarer. Then the light will bend away from the normal. So this is what your light ray. This is your light ray. Refracted ray. This is your refracted ray. Is that clear for everybody? Okay. Can you tell me once what you can tell me means? I will ask you now. So there are two situations. One situation, enna light is traveling from Sanjeev stand up. Light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium. It is traveling. A light will bend towards the normal, away from the normal. Bend towards the normal. Very good. Sit. Now you stand up. See ways. Light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium. It will bend towards the normal or away from the normal. Away from the normal. Very, very good. Is that clear for everybody? And remember now. Now I am indicating some angles. This angle is called angle of incidence. This angle is called angle of refraction. Angle of refraction. Okay, similarly, here also, this angle is called, what is this angle? Angle of incidence. This angle is called angle of refraction. Observe carefully, who is bigger, angle of incidence or angle of refraction? Angle of refraction is small. Angle of incidence is big. So, when rarer to denser, who is bigger? Angle of incidence is bigger than the angle of refraction. Sir, instead of that, if I am doing denser to rarer, who is bigger? Denser to rarer. angle of incidence is smaller than angle of refraction. Angle of incidence is smaller than angle of refraction. Is that clear for everybody? Understand? By angle of refraction per angle of incidence come. Clear? Now observe carefully. Observe carefully. This refraction also refraction follows some laws. That laws are known as laws of refraction. What do we call that laws as? Laws of refraction. What do we call them? Laws of refraction. Okay. What do we call them? Laws of refraction. Laws of refraction. We are going to study now that laws of refraction. Clear? We are going to study that laws of refraction. There are two laws. First law is same. Incident ray, refracted ray, and the normal at the point of incidence will lie on the same plane. Will lie on the same plane. Same plane. Keep this in mind. Will lie on the same plane. Now, second point is very important. What is that second point means? What is that second point means? The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction remains constant. Remains constant. That is sine I by sine R equal to constant. Here sine is a trigonometric function. We will know about that in our mathematics in upcoming classes. As of now, just remember it as like a property law. So sine of angle I, sine of angle R. If I take the ratio, it will be a constant. Okay, that constant has one special name. That name is called refractive index. What do we call that as? Refractive index. What do we call that as? Refractive index. This is also known as, see, refractive index will indicate its two symbols. One is either mu or n. What do we call? One is mu or other one is n. Remember, all together this law is known as Snell's law. What is the special name of this law? Snell's law. What do we call this law as? Snell's law. Understand? Snell's law. What is Snell's law means? Sine of angle of incidence. The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant. That constant is equal to refractive index. Refractive index. Clear for everybody? What I said, sir? Yes, that's it. As of now, you don't need anything. Sine is a function. Clear that thing now? Understand? I'm not going to go in deep also. Once we complete trigonometric chapter, this part again I will touch. Okay? This little part, sine part alone I will touch again. Okay? Fine. Understood everybody? Okay? Now we are going to talk about refractive index. Please take the title refractive index. Actually, refractive index is nothing but comparison of speed of lights in that particular medium with a vacuum or with another medium like that. It's a comparison of speed of light in that particular medium with respect to other. Okay. These refractive indexes are two types. One is absolute refractive index, absolute refractive index. Another one is relative refractive index. Understand? Relative refractive index. Now we'll talk about this absolute refractive index first. What we'll talk about now? Absolute refractive index. Let's see now. Absolute refractive index. So please take that small title, absolute refractive index. We said that refractive index means it is always it is always comparison of speed of the light. Okay, let me choose one medium. Okay, I am telling like this, absolute refractive index of medium 1. I wrote like this. What I wrote? Absolute refractive index of medium 1. What is that meaning, you know? It is ratio of it is a ratio of see here, speed of light in vacuum divided by C. Actually, comparing with speed of light in vacuum, we have to compare our medium speed. Means like we have to compare the light speed in our medium. Speed of light in medium 1. Okay, understood, sir. Absolute refractive index is nothing but absolute refractive index of one medium 1 is nothing but normal vacuum level speed irukano. That is only speed of light in vacuum, right? Divided by and the medium la eval irukku. You have to divide both of them. Is that clear? Okay, I understood. That is, see, how do you indicate this? You know, n medium 1, right? You are telling n1. What is that? n1. n1, which is equal to speed of light in vacuum c divided by speed of light in medium v1. So you are going to get a formula n1 is equal to c by v1. What is the formula you are getting? n1 is equal to c by v1. Similarly, if I want to write n2, what might be its formula? C by V2. Can you tell me its meaning? What might be the meaning of this? Oh, it is nothing but speed of the light in vacuum divided by speed of the light in medium 2. What is N2 meaning? Huh? Absolute, absolute refractive index of medium 2. Since we are lazy, we don't want to call it as absolute. I want to tell just refractive, refractive index of medium 2. If I say just a refractive index, that is meaning as absolute refractive index only. If I say just a refractive index, that means absolute refractive index only. Suppose if I write like this, if I write like this, N W means water. So what it will be? C by V W. What is this means? Speed of light in vacuum divided by speed of light in water. What is NW means? Refractive index of water or absolute refractive index of water. What is NW means? Refractive, refractive index of water. So that is nothing but N double. Suppose if I write Ng, how I will write? C by Vg. C by Vg. Is that clear for everybody? Yes or no? C by Vg. That is nothing but refractive index of glass. Refractive index of glass. I hope it is clear, right? Any confusion in that? No confusion. Sure. Yes. Now I am going to talk about something. I want to compare these two. Meaning, oh, I want to compare water with respect to G. Water and G. Not like water and vacuum, glass and vacuum. Thani thani I don't want. What I want now? Water with respect to glass. So I am going to write this statement. What I am going to write this statement means refractive index of refractive index of water with respect to glass. What I am going to write? Refractive index of water with respect to glass. How I will indicate, you know, that will be indicated as N water with respect to glass. NWG. What is that? NWG. Which is equal to, you are comparing, right? What and what you are comparing? Water with respect to glass. Then code N water divided by N glass. N water divided by N glass. Can you repeat one more time? What you want to repeat? N WG means what? Refractive index of water with respect to glass. What is NWG means? Refractive index of water with respect to glass. Its formula will be NW by NG. NW by NG. But what is NW? C by VW divided by C by VG. Nothing but equal to C by VW into VG by C. C cut. What you are going to left with? VG by VW. Sir, it came ulta, sir. No problem. So remember now. Remember final conclusion. Remember final conclusion. N WG is nothing but equal to VG by VW. Nothing but equal to N W by NG. Don't get confused. Who will remember this? They are the heroes. Don't get confused. We got every derivation of this. Properly we came to this end. You need to listen this one more time. Go home and go through it slowly, put proper notes. I'm not allowing you to write the notes now because I want to finish little bit of syllabus. Clear? So pause panunga, write the notes carefully, doubt vanda eldunga, come to the class. Is that clear? I am giving enough time for every topic. You can ask a lot of doubts. I hope it is clear, right? Okay. Then suppose Sanjeev, if I want to write N23, what is N23 means first? Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 3. Oh, what about N13 means? Refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 3. What about N12 means? Refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2. So what is its formula? N2 by N3. Its formula N1 by N3. Its formula N1 by N2. What is this N2, N3, sir? Absolute refractive index. What is this N23 means? Relative refractive index. Yes or no? Sir, இன்னொரு formula எழுதுங்க sir. Which is equal to, நல்லா observe பண்ணுங்க. V3 by V2 ulta. Which is equal to V3 by V1. Which is equal to V2 by V1. Understand? Is that clear? Now I am doing some kind of magic with these three. I am taking N12 multiplying with N23 connection. 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Like that I went. There are three numbers with me. 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 I am going to compare now. So what is N12 meaning? N1 by N2. Am I correct? What is N23 meaning? N2 by N3. Sir, you can cancel N2, N2. You are left with N1 by. Who is this guy? What is this? N13. Oh, it is linking to 1 to 3. It is linking to 1 to 3. Oh, got one very important relation. What is that? N 1 to 2, N 2 to 3, nothing but N 1 to 3. N 1 to 3. Is that clear for everybody? We got very strong relation. So 1 with respect to 2 kudutaru, 2 with respect to 3 kudutaru, 1 ku 3 ku relation elda sonnaru andha madiri. So this formula will help you to do that. Is that clear for everybody? N13 is nothing but N12 into N23. Suppose I am taking three mediums. Which are the three mediums? One is glass, another one is water, and another one is air. Clear? Now I am writing this N water with respect to air, N glass with respect to air. Yes or no? Glass with respect to air. N. Okay, I gave this value x I gave. This value I gave it as y. I am asking N water with respect to glass I am asking, and water with respect to glass how much. How do we find this? How do we find? No problem, sir. Easy I will find. Like N W A is equal to N W by N A. Correct? N G A is equal to N Z by N A. Correct? Yes or no? Any confusion? No confusion. What about NWG means? NWG means what? Observe. NW by NG. So from this first one, what is NWA value they given as? X. Correct? I want just NW value. That is nothing but X into NA. Am I correct or not? From here, I want only NG value. How much is that? Y into NA. Substitute that. NW on N. X into NA. NG on N. Y into NA. NA and A cancel. What do you got? NW G is equal to X by Y. Is that clear for everybody? X by Y. Understand? X by Y. Any confusion? Sure, clear, right? Sure, pakka. Okay. Just go through this up to now, whatever we discussed. If any doubt, you can ask me now. Okay?